everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with some life lessons while playing Black Ops 2, the most ironic series on YouTube, where I go ahead and tell you how to make your life a little bit easier while at the same time going ahead and ending the lives of virtual people. Now I'm going to get this out of the way here. I'm not in a good mood, you guys. My Blue Yeti mic is not working, so I have to resort to my old headset. So sorry, my audio is not as good as it usually is. It's really tough, too, because I'm getting MLB 13 the show later today, and I hope that my mic is working. All right, but anyway, so this is actually backed by popular demand. A lot of people were like, hey, Dunbar, you need to do another Black Ops 2 video. Well, here we go. And whenever somebody says that, too, they always want me to discuss something. And a lot of times, I'm not kidding, like 3 out of 4 times I get asked to do Black Ops 2, I'm asked to talk about the ladies. Now, I'm not an expert in the ladies in any way, shape, or form. Just because I'm married doesn't mean that I have ladies figured out. It just means I don't ever have to worry about ladies again. So no more first dates, no more first kisses, anything like that. And I love that too. All right, so I'm just touch on it here for this one video. So I'm going to get dating, women, all that stuff taken care of right here. So we'll have to come up with something different here for the next few videos. All right. So the thing about dating and women that makes it so difficult to discuss, and one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this from the in the first place here, is everybody's situation is different. For example, I got asked a question. I was like, Dunbar, I like a girl, but she doesn't like me. What do I do? Well, we can have 2 completely different conversations. 2 conversations of many. I mean, could it be that this girl, you just see her in the hallway and you're like, oh my gosh, she is hot. So how do I get her to like me? All right, well, we may have a conversation here of how not to be a creeper and things like that. Or it could be, hey, this girl's my best friend, and I told her and she said no because she doesn't want to do anything to lose the friendship. So that would be the conversation of, hey, buddy, welcome to the friend zone. Congratulations, and expect to stay there for a while. All right, so again, it's different for everybody. So let's just go ahead and get to it. I'll see what I can do about answering as many questions about dating as I can in this video. Again, I am not an expert, so take my advice for what you will. I understand a lot of you, though, do care very much about this subject, because for those of you in this point of your life that you are, dating could be the most significant relationship that you could have right now. So it's big that we discuss it. I respect that, which is why I'm going to touch on it here for this one video. All right, so dating is unique for everybody because of the approach that we take to dating. Me, for example, I always took the nice guy approach. I always wanted to be the kind of boyfriend and human being who really cared for women. It was everything that they wanted in a husband and a boyfriend and things like that. I was there to be able to listen to them when nobody else would. I was always the person who would be there for them, you know, in every respect, you know, when needed, and just try to be the kind of person who would always open doors, always pay for the bill, whatever it may be. Even if I wasn't dating the girl, if I was just taking a friend to a movie, I basically treat it just like a date. So I was in the friend zone quite a bit because of that, which is difficult for me even to talk about just because of how frustrating it was. Even when I met my wife for the first time and we started hanging out, I'm like, guaranteed friend zone. This girl is gorgeous. A lot of guys want to be with her. Why would she choose me? In the end, you know what it was? It was the fact that I was the nice guy. You know, she had gone ahead and she had seen so many other guys who treated her poorly in a lot of different ways, and, you know, didn't really respect her. And here I go, coming into her life, and I did everything different than all these other guys, and, well, she decided to marry me. The thing is with dating, and you got to take a look at this from this standpoint, dating is really in existence to find the person that you're going to marry or have that long-term relationship with. So the way that you set yourself up and the type of person that you present yourself as to the girl is how she's going to see as you being for many, many years to come. So you basically have to be on your best behavior anytime you're around girls that you're interested in. So with dating and with women, you have to be very, very patient. Just like I mentioned earlier, not all girls are going to like you in the same way that you like them. You have to respect them and realize that every girl out there has the ability to make their own choices. They're not always going to be the best choices, but you still have to respect that. You're not going to be able to force anything. So, you know, you still do everything that you can for the girl, even if you're not in a, you know, in a relationship with her. Maybe one day they'll come to see things as you do, but you can't ever guarantee it. All right, so you have to be patient with things. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to get to here by saying, you know, you can't always go ahead and make them, you know, do the things that you want them to do, think the way that you want them to do. And so being patient, you also have to learn to compromise with some things, all right? So we're going to say you're already in the relationship with the girl and things like that. You're going to have to learn to make things work. You're going to have to change quite a bit so that way the two of you could mold together and have a great relationship. So like my wife and I, you know, we've been married for over a year. We have not fought once because we understand the things that are important, you know, to get in arguments over and the things that you don't. I've had friends that when they get into a relationship, they're fighting all the time over some of the simplest things, like where do you put the toothbrush? Or do you like, and I'm not kidding by this, crunchy or creamy peanut butter? Some things don't matter arguing about. I know it, you know it, and she knows it, but sometimes people go ahead and argue about some silly things anyway. So you want to be patient. You want to be willing to compromise. Do those things for the relationship. They're going to make it better. And don't even make a big deal out of it, you know? You don't want to be like, all right, where you put your toothbrush is a really big deal. Or better yet, creamy peanut butter is the way to go. You know it, but I'm willing to have a crunchy in the house, or I'm willing to eat a crunchy peanut butter sandwich with you. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. You know, you just go with it, and you make things go as smooth as possible. All right? Always treat a woman with respect. If I were to hear any of you doing anything otherwise, I would not be happy. All right? Women are tremendous people and unique in so many ways, and they deserve to be treated with
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
All right, so you never bad talk them or bad talk about them. You never hit them or do anything like that. It's not the way to go. You really want to be happy in your life. You find a good girl, and you know you marry them, or you get in that long-term relationship with them, and you truly value them. Because if you respect and you value them, then they will do the same in return. And honestly, my life has been so much happier just because I've had my wife, you know, in my life. I mean, that's really all it's been. So to be able to get there, you also have to make every single moment special. You can't just be sitting at home all the time watching, you know, movies or TV or whatever it is that you do. You got to go out. You got to do some special things to make that girl, when she thinks of you, think of those great memories. So yeah, it does mean there's a little bit of an investment in time and money and things like that, but it is all worth it. All right, so I'm trying to think what else here that I should talk about with the ladies. I know there's a lot to discuss in such a short amount of time, and seeing that I don't want to make more than one video about dating, kind of want to catch it all right here. But you know, do what you can to be the good guy. I mean, I want to know that you guys are treating women with respect, that, you know, you're going ahead and you're deserving to be with that girl. At the same time, too, okay, so here's one thing I wanted to discuss. So this was hard for me to grasp from the beginning, that I always thought, you know what, I deserve to be with this girl. I've been the best person I can be. I've been a great friend. I deserve to be with her. Well, at the same time, you need to make sure that she deserves to be with you. You can't have a one-sided relationship where you're doing everything. She's not contributing at all to the relationship. I don't know. I'm all about equality, as you guys can tell, with relationships and things like that. But anyway, like I said, just trying to scratch the surface on ladies and dating, just kind of mixing it all together. So just to kind of summarize it, when it comes to ladies, be patient. Do everything you can to be the best guy. Be willing to compromise as well to make the relationship the best it can be. Be respectful. Please be respectful of women. They're tremendous, and they deserve our respect. But anyway, you guys, that is it for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff. Add some you know, comments below on what you'd like me to talk about. I'll make sure that I hit that. But thanks again, you guys. And as always, I hope you have a good one.